Hello everyone, FunshineX here. Welcome back to Feed the Beast Beyond the FunshineX files. We are hang gliding over the world right now, and the FBI has arrived to investigate. Let's go check it out at the village here. They came, they dropped off a command center, and they left. So there it is right there. We'll head on down. I don't know. Let's fall for a bit. There we go. What do you think, guys? All discrepancy. This is a creative build, but I did it all myself. It's not a schematic from anywhere. Look at that. I can actually build, guys. What do you think? Oh, it's cool. Look, it was so heavy it like left ruts in the ground. These are extra utility screens where you can upload images to Imgur and then display them, which is awesome. It's using a lot of chisels and bits, a lot of architecture craft. Yeah, I'm pretty excited with it. It took me like 2.5 hours to build. But here we go. Oops. Got a little bit of deco craft inside. I don't know how you drive it. There's no steering wheel, but yeah. Got my little computer to work at here. And a little bit of storage and cabinets to brace some crafting stuff. So that's my FBI command center truck. We're going to use this as our little home base over here to investigate what's going on with these crop circles. Alright, so let's head back onto the base. I wanted to show this first because I did put in a few of these solar panels. The only reason these are used is to display that image. So just wanted to show that off when you guys notice later that I already have some GP. You're like, where did that come from? So we'll head on back to the base. I think if you'll shift to get a little faster, yeah. If you use the hang glider in combination with the jetpack, make sure you turn hover mode off because hover mode like screws up the hang glider. So we'll head on over here, drop down, and sleep, and then we'll get into the episode and what we're going to build today. Okay. Wakey wakey. Time to build something. Should we go in there and see what this is doing right now? I upgraded to a tier 2 storage crate because this thing was just going crazy while I was building that truck. Yeah, it's almost filled up the entire medium storage crate here. Tons of coal, redstone, a bunch of building blocks, a bunch of ores, like tons of iron there. And no diamonds at all in that whole first chunk. We're only on the 4th chunk of the 25 we've asked it to quarry out. You can see over there it's... Actually, it looks like it's done 1, 2... I think it's done more than one chunk. I don't know. But there it is. Alright, can I like hang glide so I don't die here? Alright, there we go. Back in here. This is working out, but I'm going to need to get some storage soon, because that's not going to last forever, obviously. But first, I want to get a little bit of GP. This is grid power. It's from Extra Utilities 2, if you don't know. So we're going to take these resonating redstone crystals. We've been getting a ton of those just from mining randomly. And the first thing I want to make is this resonator, which is a block of coal, 2 redstone, and 5 iron. Block of coal... 2 redstone. I said 2 redstone. Oh, that was a major fail on splitting that guy out. All right, so put one of those little redstone resonating crystals, and we get our resonator. This is basically a furnace that's powered by GP. So let's just put it on top of this furnace, I guess. All right, and you can see if we look at it, it says grid power 6 of 6, no power used or generated by this resonator. We can have speed upgrades and all that jazz. Okay, what I'd like to use this resonator to get eventually is these water mills. They generate 4 GP, up to 4 GP per mill. And their crafting recipe, they need more redstone crystals, resonating redstone crystals, some redstone gears, which are real easy to make, but then they need this stuff called stone burnt. And that is polished stone is a resonator. And polished stone is just 4 stone, makes 4 polished stone. So I'm actually going to need to craft a lot of stone here. Can I just craft it in here? Probably be better. Oh no, you have too much of you. Get out of here, bread. I eventually what I want to do is put speed upgrades in here so it uses this bread a little faster, and that's kind of why I'm getting GP for that, so I can get the stone burnt and all that kind of stuff that I need. All right, there's some stone. What am I going to need? 6 times... I want to do 4 of them, so we need 24 stone. 21 and 24. Okay. Craft that into... No. Crap, what was the recipe for stone burnt? Polished stone. Stone bricks. Okay, so we have to make them into stone bricks first, then craft them again to get the polished. Then we put them in here to get the stone burnt. And it says it's going to need 0.0, or that's what I have out of 8 GP or something I need. I don't really know how to read all these things, but basically it means I need more GP. And I'm like, well, I'm trying to make GP with these. The only things you can make at the beginning when you don't have any GP at all, as far as I know, are the solar panel and the manual mill. The manual mill is like you just punch it to give yourself GP. We might as well get a solar panel here. Oh no, that's polished stone as well. So I think we do have... No. Wait, I can do polished stone. Yeah, I just can't do stone burnt. So let's get a little bit more stone here. Oh, we got tons now. Turn that into that. Let's get 8 of them. Okay, and then get a little bit of lapis. I'm struggling for lapis, guys. We need to find a good supply of that. And then, yeah, we got everything we need. Okay. So just give me 3 of these for now. And we can put... They can go anywhere. They really don't matter where they go, so let's just, like, throw them over here. As long as they're in a loaded chunk, they give you grid power. So this is now processing, right? It needs 8? Seriously? Okay, guess we'll make 8 then. We'll make 9. I'm new to this mod. You know, since Extra Utilities added this, I really haven't really played around with it much. All right, we've got 9. Are you going now? There we go. Now it's processing. We're getting some stone burnt. All right, so we're back. This has got enough for 3. While we're crafting this, the last one can craft up. We've got 8 redstone gears. We've got our stone burnt. We've still got some of those crystals. We should be able to make 3 of these right now. All right, and these need to go just anywhere, really. Again, it's just loaded. You could chunk load an area and put them a billion miles away if you wanted to. But I'm going to put them in this little pattern here. So 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. You can see they're going, they're waiting for some water source. Now they need flowing water touching all 4 sides of them. So you do not want to make an infinite source or put source blocks around them. Let's go down here and just get some water. If you notice this in the ground, this is an Actual Editions placer and breaker. Can I just hit R on there? So no, I can't. All right. Can I find them in this big, huge list? Probably not. The auto placer, they're both really easy to make. They're cobblestone coil and that, and then the breaker is this way, just with a void crystal instead. They take no power, no redstone signals, nothing. It's just whatever you put in this guy will put down there, and then this guy will eat it up again. I use this as a concrete mixer. So you put the concrete dust in there, and it would put it down, touch water, and turn into concrete and break it. And I might use that in a build later on, but just wanted to see if that worked, and it works great. All right, let's put a hover mode. Oops, that's the wrong one. J, no. G, there we go. Gotta remember what keys I do. So if we put one here, that should now give us 2 more grid power there. So we've got the 4, no, the 9, I don't know. I'm confused on how those things add up, because I've got like 6 over there, and then 9 here, and then another some right there, whatever. All right, we're back, guys. I lied earlier when I said they're 4 GP. It's 4 GP per side, and the 4 is like you have to have the maximum water height to get the full 4. So if you have the maximum water height and on all sides, you'll have 16 per water mill. So this gave us 64 for these 4 water mills here. And to get the max height, just put water in the 4 cardinal directions. That way you won't get any infinite blocks to make standing water. and all will be good. Put a little bit right there. All right, so now we have tons and tons of GP. 64 there, 9 here. I don't need this line anymore, but we'll keep it for whatever. And this should process a lot quicker, I think, now. But even to make it faster, let's get some speed upgrades. Now, those are going to take a special thing, if I can find it. There we go. We need some gold. Phone, please be quiet. Thank you. All right. Let's do 5 for now. That'll work. Put those in the resonator. Yeah, it doesn't seem to go any fast, but we can put the speed upgrades we're about to make in here to make more speed upgrades faster. So that's going to make this upgrade base. And if we combine it with a gold ingot and a block of redstone, we can make speed upgrades. Cool. There we go. That's making it even faster. Okay. We'll make 2 more blocks. And we've got the 5 speed upgrades. Okay. Let's throw these in our culminator generators and just see how much faster it eats this toast. Now it's going to generate the same overall RF, but in a lot quicker period, so your RF per tick is a lot higher. So right now we're getting 56 for the toast. If we put 1 in there, I think it only affects it. There it goes. It took a second. Maybe? I don't know. Max upgrades. 20 power penalty. Oh, so it's increasing 1 GP just to use this thing now? That's interesting. Why aren't you doing this any faster? I don't know. But let's put all 4 in there. You can see this thing's just going to start cranking through the toast. Not super fast, but we're eating a lot faster. We're actually generating a lot more RF, whether we know it or not. What does this thing say? 168. Huh. Doesn't seem to be doing much. Is that the right upgrade that I wanted? Is there another upgrade to put in here? No? That should be right. Well, I'm going to make a ton more. Give me a minute, guys, and I'll be right back when we have the max 20 upgrades. Alright, guys, here it is with all 20 upgrades in it. You can see that it's processing super fast. It's 2.75 seconds per bread, whereas it used to be a minute. So we're getting 30 times the RF. So when it used to be 56 RF a tick, times that by 30, you're looking at 1500? No. 3 times 56, 150. Yeah, 1500. 1500 RF a tick from a culinary generator? You're freaking kidding? There's no way that generates 1500 RF a tick. Because that wouldn't be able to carry it all. I don't know, guys. This is confusing. It's not quite that because I was rounding to 2, and so 2 is 5. It's like 3, so it's like 20. It's still a lot. And it's just going to start cruising through this bread now. Are we not making it fast? Oh, get this stone out of here so I can make more bread. But we're probably not processing bread fast enough to have 20 upgrades in all 4 of these culinary generators. But we're definitely making more than we were. What if I don't know, but good way to test it. Let's just like... So it's gaining... What the heck? I told you not to output any. Are you filling up these or something? Those are all full. Nothing coming out of there. I don't know what's going on. Honestly. It's supposed to be J. Yeah. Strange, 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 guys. Okay, that's working a little bit better. Okay, so that wasn't really doing anything. But we're getting 640 arithmetic right now. So not quite what I calculated, but that's still a lot. If we take these out, we're still getting... What the heck is going on? Okay, now it's slowing down. 120. See, this is not working at all because there's 4 of these generators here. Maybe, I guess they're going into here. That's taking 20. Okay. I forgot this is working full time right now, so we're using more. We're using more to generate more. I don't know. I'm just going to put 5 in each and call again. For now. Flux plug back on there. Did I lose my network? Oh, there it is. Okay. Call the network. Sweet. Okay, so that's all we're going to do with GP for now. Let's go talk about the series a little bit. Let me put a few things away. Block, 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 block. Cut this redstone back. Okay. Tool. UU. Seed and flour I could care less about. I even made a trash can. Put that in there. I've got 3 ender lilies. These first 2 actually grew an ender pearl. It was amazing. Alright, so the next thing I was going to look at... I guess not. We're going to sleep, obviously, and I'll meet you back in the morning. Hey guys, I quickly wanted to go over the question of the episode. It's not really a question, it's more of a comment. Sammy D from the episode 1, he said, you should do a FunshineX reacts to FunshineX's first video. He finds them funny. I've actually got kind of that in my 1000th video. I did a kind of a recap of my whole channel, and I kind of went back and talked about, you know, all the videos I've done, and it's just really cool to go look back and see where I came from, what I've done in the past. It's been 5 years at least, maybe more, that I've been recording for YouTube, and it's all just a hobby. A lot of people are like, you should have more subs, you should do more, and I'm just like, I just play it at nighttime, try it when I can't sleep. You know, that's really, you know, my Minecraft recording is not a job. It's not a way of me to make money, that kind of thing. I just play for fun and record it, and you guys watch, so that's the cool thing about it. Yeah, and then down in the comments below for this episode, what I'd like you guys to put, I just barely got my hang glider, and that took a while. This hang glider is actually pretty cheap. It's a bunch of leather and then some iron, but it has durability. But I usually have one of those like the first episode so I can explore a lot easier. I just forgot to make one. And that raises the question, what are the utility items, not like, you know, pickaxe and that kind of stuff, what are the utility tools that you can't live without Feed the Beast modded? So, you know, I've got things like the sleeping bag. I obviously made that as soon as possible so I could sleep anywhere. I don't have to worry about finding a bed. You know, the hang glider's one, the crafting table, portable crafting table is another, a backpack's one, that kind of thing. What are the utility items that you just can't live without, that you craft as soon as possible when you play modded Minecraft? I'd like to create like a list, like top 10 items you need to make on day 1 or something like that. So, you know, kind of contribute to that list, and yeah, we'll see what if we can have a consensus of what everybody agrees is the most important things to get right away. All right, let's continue. Okay, guys, let's head back onto the village, and we're going to start building a little bit more of our investigation. Obviously, the FBI is going to want me to turn in results, and I just not seeing any good stuff, so I figure we stage it. We go ahead and make it look like there's this huge UFO fleet attacking this village and leaving these crop circles. So that's the plan. I think I've got everything needed to create it in here. We're going to use our builder in here with a shape card. That's a wrong shape card. I hope I have the other shape card inside here. I probably do. And I've got a chest full of cobble. We're going to start with cobble, and we're going to work our way up. So let's get over to the FBI truck here. And go ahead and... let's see. We're going to send... I want like a main... like the mothership right above the cross circle. So right now, we need a storage system. We're going to put that inside a UFO, and I'm going to put that over here, basically. So let's put that right there. We're going to grab our builder, flex point lever. Builder goes here. Oh, the chest's going to need to go on top of it. Oops. Okay. Good to go. Now the shape card is in here. A little bit of power already. What we're going to do in here is change this to be a... not a solid, but a top dome. Oh, I skipped it. There we go. So a top dome will basically give us a nice round thing for a UFO. Let's see, how big do we want it? For a storage system, we probably want like, maybe like 20 blocks out. And so it's a 20 by 20, and how high do we want it? Let's make it like 5 high. So if we put a top dome and a bottom dome together, it'll be 10 high. That seems about right. Let's give it a look-see. I want this thing to be way up in the air, so we'll offset it by 0 and 0, so it's right above us. But then maybe like 30 blocks in the sky, maybe 40. Let's try that and show a thing. So that would be where this thing is going to start. I think it's only like 3 blocks high. We told it to be 5 blocks, but it's not. So I want it definitely taller. So take that guy out. Let's make it like 8. I think that's the size of the full circle, actually. So if we do a 10, put that in there. Oops. This might be too circular now, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I want it a little flatter, but wider. So let's put it out to like a 30 block radius, but only maybe 7 blocks tall. The first one's trial and error. Once we get the first one right, it should be good. That is looking good. Okay, I'm liking that for the top of our spaceship. So we will go ahead and put our cobble in there. This is going to be a cobble ship. We probably don't need any power. You can just turn this thing on, and there we go. This is just like lagging the heck out of me. Okay, it's done. And we might have enough for the bottom. So we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to say instead of a top dome, we want a bottom dome. And we probably need to move it down 7 blocks, so 33 maybe? Nope. I think we needed to go where we were. Yeah, maybe just leave it at 40. This could create a huge mob farm underneath if we're not careful. Luckily it has that hole in the middle. So let's keep it where it was at 40. Oh no, sorry. 7 and 40. Yeah. Make sure that lines up well. Okay, that's looking good. Now how much space is it going to give us in here? That will give us, what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks tall. I think that's looking good. That's going to work for our first spaceship. It's going to be a lot smaller than some of the others, but I think it'll serve its purpose. Let's turn that on. Oh, and we run out? Ah, crap, we ran out. Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish off this thing, guys. You now know kind of the theme of this build. It's X-Files theme, so we're going to do a little bit of creative building like this so that we can have a cool-looking base. It's never going to, like, advance me as far as technology goes when I do a creative build. But we'll mix that with some cool survival builds as well, like this. And we're going to have kind of a UFO for every single purpose. So, like, we'll have one UFO that's responsible for storage, one that's for, like, power gen, one that's for, you know, ore generation, one that's for processing, one's for crafting. I don't know. So I want to have this in just a huge, you know, fleet of ships around this village flying around. And we'll put the big mothership in the middle, just kind of centered on that guy. All right, guys, if you liked this episode, please hit that like button for me. That would be awesome. Leave some comments and go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of Feed the Beast Beyond. Again, I'm still doing my A to Z tutorial series. If you have a particular mod in Beyond that you're not sure about or want to see me do a tutorial or review on, please put it in the comments below as well, and we'll get to it as soon as possible. I'll see you guys next time. It's been FunshineX. Catch you later. Bye.